Okay, in this video I was describing how to take apart the basic field strip of the 6-hour SP 2022. I always find for a general reference it's a lot easier for me to quickly learn how to take apart a firearm by following a video, even though that pretty much every firearms manual will go into quite enough detail and good explanation on how to actually field strip a firearm. The first thing we're going to do is make sure the gun is in fact clear and safe. And cock the hammer, and it is clear. It's nothing in the magazine well, obviously. Now I'm going to try to do my best to keep this all on in frame, but I am working backwards. So I'm not exactly sure how the firearms manual describes the takedown process. I did read it when I first acquired the firearm, but it has been, I don't know, it's probably a good year or so since I've looked at it. Anyways, the easiest way that I find to take apart the firearm, or this firearm, is to lock the slide back. Basically what you're going to end up doing is, to disassemble this firearm, you need to have the notch on the forward part of the slide, which is right here, meet up with the slide release bar, or whatever you call it. I'm not exactly sure on the exact terminology. But you gotta have these 2 points meet up, and then you can come on this side and push your pin out, which will allow your slide barrel, pretty much the upper part of your firearm, to slide off the lower or your frame. So we're going to do that. Like I said, the easiest way I found it is to lock the slide back, come on this side with the pin. Now, with some newer firearms, you might actually have to use some type of punch or something to get the pin started, but I've shot this firearm enough where it's pretty easy to do with your thumb. Alright, now that I got it started, I'm going to pull back so that the slide doesn't go flying forward on me. I'm going to let it slide forward, pull the pin out, and then the slide should come right off. There's your frame, and the only other things that you would do for basic field stripping is to pull out your recoil rod and spring, pull straight up, get your barrel. I do carry this gun, and it's probably not exactly all that clean right now because I have shot it a couple times without cleaning it. There you go, there's your slide. And you would just clean this probably just like any other semi-automatic firearm, but I believe the owner's manual does go into further detail on the exact cleaning procedures of this specific handgun. And basically, to reassemble, you just do all those steps in reverse. I'm sure this is nothing new for most people that have ever taken apart semi-automatic firearms. They're all pretty much, well, pretty similar past this point. Just put your slide back on, make sure you line it up with your rails. I also find it easier to get this pin started slightly, and then pull it back. And once you get it far enough back, I use my index finger to pop it in. There you go. And you do a basic function check. Go ahead and lock the slide back. And I think basic function check, everything seems to work fine. And that's pretty much it. That's how simple it is to field strip the 6-hour SP 2022.